situation, let us not say it as an alternative. Rather, it should be a preferred mode of adjudication of the disputes. And I'm very happy that as a national policy, thereafter the mediation is no longer quoted as an alternative dispute resolution. The mediation, all of you know, is something in our DNA. In India, you go by any centuries old, thousands years old, the entire history will speak how mediation has been always a very effective mode of dispute resolution. All of you know, Lord Krishna is quoted as the first a codified mediator who tried to resolve between the two warring groups. That story where Lord Krishna failed to mediate between the two warring groups also tells one thing which really puts us into introspection, and how then it becomes important for us to really emphasize on mediation. Because the two warring group, despite intervention by Lord Krishna, failed to mediate and resolve their dispute. All of you know what happened. Mahabharata. And therefore, this is how the two neighbors, to the people, to groups, they start fighting. And unless we have an effective mediation, this fight continues for decades and decades. And going by our system, where the courts are burdened with so much litigation, and there are multiple factors, the amount of court cases which are flowing, and the people are preferring to come to the courts, it is not possible for us to fix a timeline within which the matters can be resolved. Of course, most of the matters like family disputes or the commercial disputes, now that we have specialized courts, we are able to resolve those disputes. But there are certain matters which remain pending for quite some time. So in that kind of scenario, the mediation becomes a very, very effective tool for a resolution for us. Now, the question that arises about mediation is that let us first of all feel with a lot of immense satisfaction that mediation has now a structured statute with the passage of the Mediation Act of 2023. Now that we have a statutory backup, and even the mediation resulted into some kind of settlement, those can also be now taken as enforceable decree. That itself is a very welcome step for encouraging mediation. The second thing about the mediation, that how to ensure that it becomes continue to be popularized. Three things, my dear friends, particularly the trained mediators, that we always need to keep in mind. One, the first of all, the parties must have trust and faith in the mediator. So it is extremely important that whosoever is appointed as a mediator, the parties take him seriously and they show that they have faith and trust in that mediator. So the choice of mediator is a very, very crucial factor. And the entire training program, particularly by the institutes like the State Legal Service Authority or the High Court Legal Aid Committees or any mediation committees which the High Courts have constituted, it's extremely important to select and panel the mediators. The second is the faith in the institution where the mediator is appointed. As all of you know, that judiciary is still trusted as one of the most faithful institution by the common citizenry of this country. And that is the reason when I was saying that there is a lot of inflow of litigation, because people trust judiciary. So therefore, if the mediation is initiated from the side of the judiciary, the adaptability and acceptability will be much more as compared to the private platforms coming in the field of mediation. Therefore, I take it as an earnest duty of the judiciary to promote mediation, because yours is a platform which is trusted by the people of this country. And once you promote, then people will wholeheartedly accept it, and the outcome will be very encouraging. The third thing, which is equally important, is the enforceability of the mediation terms and conditions once the parties settle down. And therefore, that endeavor is also on the judiciary, that how we convert those mediated resolutions into the binding kind of orders or the decrees between the parties. And therefore that takes care of the doubt of on the final outcome on the mediation, as well as the uncertainty sometimes which leads to about the final outcome of a mediation. That also is effectively addressed once we have a mechanism to enforce those mediated orders. I must tell you that the mediation is now a very preferred way of dispute resolution, not only in India, but on the global map. When I took over as executive chairperson of the National Legal Service Authority, by that time I had an experience of, the first-hand experience I would say, of seeing how mediation is getting popularized at different parts of the world. I was in 2023 invited by the Federal Court Bar Association of Malaysia, like Supreme Court Bar Association. They invited me to inaugurate their International Mediation Center in Kuala Lumpur. I received then an invite from the Chief Justice of the Malaysia, and I went there. I was amazed to see that how the bar is so proactively promoting mediation, establishing an international mediation center, and attracting the global dispute, the platforms and the global startups or the other commercial entities to come there and resolve their disputes amicably under the platform of the mediation. So was in Singapore, so was in other countries when I visited. So when I took over as executive chairman of the NALSA, I thought that this is high time that we must popularize mediation, and therefore, as all of you understand, I gave the call of mediation for the nation. And I can proudly say that after that the mediation has really picked up momentum, and now mediation in India is not only in the discussion within the halls or within the elite clubs or in the urban areas. Mediation has entered into villages, mediation has entered into streets, mediation has entered into the households where the unforced disputes are there. And we have to continue with this momentum and make it sure that, as I said, that mediation continues to be the preferred destination. It's cost effective. The parties live with harmony. They are very happy. Now, I can give you one small example of how today's only the mediation is successful. You had some issue. I'm not saying a dispute, but the mediators in Andhra Pradesh had some issue with regard to their honorarium. Honorable Chief Justice acted your mediator, and Honorable Chief Minister has accepted your demand. That's a successful story of the mediation in your own state, in your own issue related. The other story, the Honorable Chief Minister shared with you, that how successfully he persuaded the farmers for the land pooling scheme, and they agreed to. So it is not, the bulk disputes can also be resolved on the platform of mediation. The India is growing, so is our economy. The startups, the new industries, the big industries, the commercial entities are entering our market. And when the commerce enters, the dispute is but natural. The disputes will also enter. And for resolving every dispute, it's not necessary that conventional court should be the platform. And the arbitration, as another dispute resolution mechanism, has also its own impact on cost. So it's not that every commercial dispute can also be resolved only through arbitration, because the cost effectivity question comes, timeline comes, mediation as takes lesser time, less cost, and as I said, the best part is the harmony. And therefore the commercial entities, the business people are preferring mediation, because not only that the dispute is resolved, it also maintains their relationship intact for future business transactions. So the dispute comes to a happy end, and therefore they continues to have their business relationship. In Andhra Pradesh, that Amravati as a future city coming on the global map, you have other cities also like Vizag, or where the commercial entities are coming. And therefore, mediation is a very, very powerful tool which only you trained mediators can really promote. The temperament, the conduct, the integrity, the mediation culture of the mediators plays a very vital role for the success of the mediation. I am quite sure that through training programs, the Legal Service Authority, your mediation committee, and other platforms will continue to provide you the periodical training programs and to continue to update you about the nuances of mediation, so that all of you continue as successful mediators and you adopt mediation as a part of your legal professional culture. All my best wishes to you. I am quite sure that in today's symposium also, in your own deliberations, your conversations, we will have the exchange of best of the ideas and best practices, and it will ultimately develop a mediation culture in the state of Andhra Pradesh. My best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much for inviting me. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, my Lord, for your Lordship's visionary and inspiring keynote address. Your Lordship's profound reflections have illuminated the path forward for strengthening mediation and reaffirmed the centrality of dialogue in our judicial system. Extending our courtesies, now coming to the time-bound tradition that reflects our deep respect and gratitude, we request, my Lords, to kindly accept our small mementos as a token of our heartfelt respect and gratitude. I now request my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice of High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Dheeraj Singh Thakurji, to kindly present a memento to Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Honorable Sri Justice Suryakanth ji, as a token of our profound respect and gratitude. I also request, my Lord, to present a memento to Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, as a mark of our deep respect and gratitude. I request, my Lord, to kindly present the memento to Honorable Sri Justice J.K. Maheshwari ji, Judge Supreme Court of India, as a mark of our reverential regards. I request, my Lord, to kindly present the memento to Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha Garu, Judge Supreme Court of India, as a token of our gratitude. I request, my Lord, to kindly present the memento to Honorable Sri Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra ji, Judge Supreme Court of India, as a token of our deep appreciation. I request, my Lord, to kindly present a memento to Honorable Sri Justice S.V.N. Bhatti Garu, Judge Supreme Court of India, as a mark of our gratitude. I request, my Lord, to kindly present a memento to Honorable Sri Justice Jyomale Bagchi ji, Judge Supreme Court of India, as a token of our esteem. I now request Honorable Sri Justice C.H. Manvendranath Rai Garu to kindly present a memento to Honorable Sri Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakurji, Chief Justice of High Court of Andhra Pradesh. May I now request Honorable the Chief Justice of High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Dheeraj Singh Thakurji, to kindly present a memento to Honorable Sri Justice C.H. Manvendranath Rai Garu, Judge, High Court of Andhra Pradesh. May I request Honorable Sri Justice Ravinath Tilhareji to present a memento to Honorable Sri Justice C.H. Manuendranath Rai Garu, Judge, High Court of Andhra Pradesh. May I invite Ms. Himabindu Garu, Member Secretary, to propose vote of thanks.
My Lord, Honorable Sri Justice Suryakanth ji, Honorable Judges of Supreme Court, Honorable dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, with utmost respect and heartfelt gratitude,